guys, it's Hannah and I'm here today with a spoiler-free review for you. So today we are doing a spoiler-free review of Warcross by Marie Lu. I am lucky enough that I work in a bookstore and publishers send ARCs to bookstores so their booksellers can speak to the books before they are released and as they are released. So I'm really excited that I got my hands on this. As soon as I saw it, I'm like, yes, especially because this has Ready Player One vibes. So let's get into the review. I'm gonna try to keep this one fast because I have someone with a leaf blower directly below my window that just keeps walking by. So I'm trying to do this fast so you guys don't hear that obnoxious sound. This story features a girl named Amika Chen, and she is a computer hacker, and she hacks the game of Warcross. So she makes things better for herself. She is not very well off. She is kind of poor. She talks about struggling for rent and things like that, and so she kind of has to make do with this world that her world is obsessed with, which is Warcross, which is a virtual reality game. This one has a lot of Ready Player One vibes. The only thing that is a really glaringly obvious difference between Ready Player One and this one is Ready Player One is a lot more obviously 80s themed because that's what the story kind of revolves around, but that one is a lot more game focused and more challenge and definitely more RPG focused, and this one is definitely more romance focused in this book, but they both have fantastical elements of the game, of being in a virtual reality and futuristic worlds. So stay tuned if you guys want to know a little bit more about what I thought. I did rate this one a 4.5 out of 5 stars. So let's first get off into the world. The world is definitely the highest point in this book. The development that Marie Lu does into the virtual reality, making it feel so real, making you feel like you're in the game as you're reading it, is fantastic. It's so well fleshed out. The details are incredible. I love the futuristic feel of this. The world building was my favorite part of this. The next thing I want to tackle is the characters. The character development was iffy for me. There's about 3 characters that are fairly fleshed out, and then the rest of the characters aren't. So that is where my issue kind of lies with this, is that I wished some of the other players were more fleshed out and more understood, but they are very one-dimensional, and I wish that we would have gotten a little bit more. If you guys don't know, this is actually a series, or there's a second book at least in this, so maybe that will come with time. I'm hoping so, but I'm definitely excited to pick up the second book whenever that comes about. The other 2 things that I did dock this for was the predictability factor. This goes along with the plot line that I wanted to talk about. The plot line was great and it was really original in the beginning, but at the end it kind of felt like it was a cop-out, and it turned way more predictable at the end, and it kind of turned a little tropey for me. This book was so fun to read from, but it did lose points for predictability, and the ending felt a bit rushed. So those were my 3 main points that I docked it on, so it only got 4.5 out of 5 stars out of 5. If it would have been less predictable and stuck with the original kind of angle that they were working towards at the beginning of the book, and it was a little less rushed at the end, I would have easily taken 5 out of 5 stars for this. The book is just so fun and fast to read through. The romance is really nice in this because it's a nice slow burn. There's not a ton of insta-love. There's actually like that trope that the main character kind of hates the other like character for a good portion of the book that I really love. I love like the angsty like don't tell me what to do type of shit. So I really enjoyed that in here. And I would definitely recommend this to video game lovers who liked Ready Player One or who found not having enough character focus on Ready Player One, that they like needing a little more romance. So this is definitely the YA version of Ready Player One, but I really enjoyed this. There's not too many other books like Ready Player One that I think having a second one is fantastic, and this one is different enough and more futuristic than the other one kind of is, because that one focuses more towards 80s stuff, but it's in the future. This one is fantastic. 4.5 out of 5 stars. If you guys have read it, or when you guys read it, let me know down below what you like about it. If you thought that the other characters could have used a little more fleshed out like I did, or did you see something that I didn't? please come talk to me down below because I need people to talk about this with. So I will talk to you guys down in the comments, and I will talk to you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye!